When it comes to intros, I have nothing in mind besides, oh, hey, a doll logo. Anyways, hello everybody, I am SolariusG, and welcome back to Borderlands 1. In the previous episode, we have collected a gun and shot stuff with it. Technically that's half right, but pretty much what we did was we saved someone from a bandit invasion, repaired a robot, and now we're helping TK Baja steal, not steal, get his food back from Skags. Sounds like a perfect time to go kick some ass. Hang it. Um, let's just go run over and kill them. Ooh, ooh. I'll just kill them. Just gonna collect the food that's on the ground. And I see fun. Ah! Finally! Now I get to explain enemy! The Skag. I can't really find something good to screenshot them, but the Skags, they're pretty much the equivalent to, if I were to name like something that could be related to our planet, the best I could say would be dogs. Dang it, this gun is extremely inaccurate. But yeah, the Skags are the equivalent to dogs. They like to eat everything, they like to, well, it's not really accurate, but just an example, dogs seem to be the best fit I could compare them to. But Skags, they're for every enemy types there will be different layers of units that you can find in the game. Skags being one of them. We will be encountering most Skag types within this episode, at least. Keyword is at least. I don't know why I fucked up my wording, but eh. Where's the point in not hearing me talk? Anyway, Skags. You have Skag pups, whelps, and spoiler alert from this point on when it comes to Skags, spitters, alphas, elders, and an archetype of its own that I will be going in detail once we find one or encounter one. Hello there, TK Baja. I got your food.
Me. I can take care of myself.
Whoa, I enjoyed listening to that. That scat corpse in the ground is like music to my ears. Brought my food back, did ya? Thank you, stranger. So you're looking for Nine Toes' hideout? It's over in Skag Gully. Seeing as you helped me with my Skag problem, I'm happy to help you with your Nine Toes problem. Good news! I just heard Marcus reopened his weapon vendor in Firestone. Wow! Before you go after Nine Toes, you gotta get yourself some grenades. I'm so happy you killed them Skags. I just hand you some, but I don't have any left after my last fishing trip. So head over to Firestone and buy some grenades, then come on back. Interesting.
You've done well. I've decided to reopen my Firestone franchise thanks to you. Head into town and buy some new gear.
Ow, okay. Why am I being silent when an event like that is going on? It's because it's kind of story relevant, and I would rather you guys listen to the story and what is going on than just continue on my rambling. Are you serious? more angry. Oh, mutant midget psychos. I'll go on to you much later because you're not supposed to show up. Sir, you need to. Excuse me, sir. Oh, someone threw a grenade. For those Hawkeye viewers that can tell whether or not I am able to lie or not about my session, I can't really lie now that you've seen the bodies. I am doing this as in the same session that I started the previous episode on. Wow, that almost insta-killed it after I shot it once. Ooh, nice. I am extremely surprised at the fact that I am that close to level 5. Come on, open up, thank you. Now I'm just gonna loot the boxes. Oh, SMG ammo. We got a my throat kinda hurts. We have an ammo shop, an ammo depot. I'm better at using keyboard for this section. So we got a grenade. What is this? I will be going into details later for this, but I will explain a lot of tech and tricks that I like to do in this game. And I can tell we're already going through guns soon. Delicious. That's kind of funny. So, we have a different selection of guns, and Claptrap is dancing. We have a different selection of guns, and guns in this game are manufactured by different companies. What companies do is they favor specific aspects of a gun, and they focus that whenever they build their guns. So let's say we were to go for the SNS munitions. Whenever an SNS gun is made, they will focus mostly on guns with a lot of ammunition. Whereas, if you were to compare that to, let's say, a doll pistol, if we were to go for the pistols, the doll variety, well, the doll company decides to make recoil reduction from what I can see, as well as some accurate guns. Malawan, on the other hand, prefers to manufacture guns of the elemental variety. Hence, this RFC burning repeater. That is level 7, goodness gracious. And it's a blue rarity weapon, so it's kind of expensive to top it all off. Might have to find a way to get that at some point, because that is extremely good. Especially when this character is meant for elemental weapons. Anyways, we got grenades. I want to show tricks. I'm going to throw a grenade on the ground, I'm going to run, and I'm going to jump. I like doing that, and speedrunners use this same exact trick. I don't know what's the official speedrunning name, but what I call it is not fuck you, but instead I call it the grenade long jump. Pretty much you throw a grenade a little bit further than your feet, at least around the 45-degree angle from a 90-degree angle, just halfway down. You throw it on the ground, wait a second, start sprinting, and when you step on it, jump. When you jump, you will get the momentum of the grenade exploding, because grenades have knockback, and with that, you can jump longer distances, and you can do the same thing vertically with grenade high jumps, is what I call them. And look at the experience, we're gonna level up. Got a grenade or two? Great! That'll come in handy. Now you're ready to go to Skagooly and shove him up, one of them in Nine Toes' ass. Already going with the big words, okay. Not my saying, that TK Baja. I do say fuck, shit, and so on, but that was when I'm talking. Nine Toes is in Skag Gully, but it barricaded the nearest entrance once the Skag started acting up. I rigged it with explosives just in case I ever wanted to get back in. Always plan ahead, I say. Once you're in, look for my wife's grave. It so happens that I stashed one of her favorite guns behind the grave marker. Use it to kill Nine Toes. She would have wanted it that way. Oh, what is this I see? A one with a skill icon from the inventory. Yes, at level 5 we get a skill point that we get to spend right away in Phase Walk, which is our action skill. What action skills are? Well, they're pretty much the character's, well, quote unquote, spell. The reason why I say it like that is because you can upgrade it with different attributes. Like if we go with, let's see, which one would help? This one, Inner Glow. While phase walking, which is my ability, whenever I activate it, I I heal myself for a percentage of my health per second while phase walking. Um, Phase walk is pretty much fun. I'll get to show it later. We get 3 different skill trees that you can invest in. I will probably choose one whenever we get the chance to, but after level 5 and higher, you will get skill points every level. The game is like teaching you that guns in the early game will be useful, but also your abilities can help. Because from this point on, at least, is the ability to use it, and our skill display decides to work, and we're being accompanied. Well then, you get to be my guinea pig. Scream. Uh, okay. Boom. The phase walk initially releases upon activation releases a Nova Blast around the user and causes them to be invisible to enemies for the duration. While being in phase walk, invisible to the enemies, you also gain a lot of movement speed. The only downside to it is you cannot jump. As you saw, I got stuck here while trying to listen to Marcus while going to get his grenades. So that so when you're going to phase walk and you have a ledge like this, jump, activate. You may not get the initial burst of movement speed, but you will still run fast with it. I want my XP and I want it now. Skags are like my least favorite enemies to crit on because they suck. Not literally, but like figuratively speaking, you saw me crit only every now and again. So it's kind of hard to consistently crit unless they have their jaws open, like so. I can get it consistently then, but, well, they were all screaming. But when they're all attacking you, that's a whole different story. See? He doesn't like to keep his mouth open. The only consistent way to get it would be on the Spitter archetype version of the Skags. This is the barricade that TK Ball has told us. Let's pull the plunger.
Woo! I heard that blast all the way over here. Bam! Time to give Nine Toes a piece of that. Woo! I'm updating your ecosystem with his location. Come and see me once you put his bits to the grinder.
Welcome to Skag Gully. This is the second area of the game that you get to explore this early on in the game. However, it is when it comes to the other areas that the game can have, this is a dead end. It's really that. It's just here for like some things. we're now introduced with upgrades. We can purchase SDUs. What's an SDU? Well, they're storage deck upgrades. In turn, they upgrade our stuff. They're currently expensive, so I'm not gonna buy one, but I do have like a million repeaters to sell that I do not want. I like to carry at least 2 healing kits. They're always good to have around. Not just because you can practically die to just everything, but as you saw in the beginning of the video, not video, but at the beginning of the first episode, within the first few minutes of gameplay, there's fall damage in the game. I'm just gonna activate phase walk and ooh, a shield. Dumbass still alive, I see. Thank you. Submachine gun proficiency. Yes, I get to talk about it. Proficiencies. Finally, I get to talk about it. Pretty much, they give bonus stats to that weapon archetype alone. It is only for that character and that character only. I can guarantee you that because one of my characters have like the highest levels of proficiency in the entire list of characters that I own. At least 30 levels of SMG proficiency. It's that insane. The only consistent crit spot I can get can get normally is when they attack up close when they try to bite you, because that's their trademark attack. They just bite you or try and hit you with their tongue. Yeah, that's a lot of consistencies and inconsistencies I hate to talk about, but hey, game's a game. They're meant to be played and they're fun. I'm already pulling grenades. Let's just huck one directly at the ground and see what happens. This gun is extremely inaccurate. I gotta hand it to you. I've at least shot at that guy from point blank range, and yet half my bullets went above him. If only I can have a sniper rifle that is actually worth using, because I like those. But hey, game, you can't have everything. This is the grave that TK Baja told us about. Let's take it. A gun and the ladyfinger. This is a unique gun of the green rarity. Unique guns will usually have the same things at least, with some inconsistencies. Red text, I do not know what it translates to. I might translate it in between videos, and I might post it in editing. I don't know. But they are unique, where they have special effects unique to that gun alone. A lot of uniques are... I'm going to not... Well, it's not a spoiler. We've already seen a gun higher than green, but there are higher rarities that I could tell you. They go as white, green, blue, purple, orangish, yellow. That's the order I go with, and to an extent, most uniques are blue, purple, and even orange rarity at best. The first one that you always encounter is a green rarity, the ladyfinger. I don't know why I did that. The gun hits hard with a crit. Hello there. Did he just pull out a grenade? He did. Okay, we got midgets. Midget psychos. Um, Still don't want to talk about the bandit types. Not yet, at least. A gun. And because I like doing this,
Your first real challenge. Hope you've toughened up enough.
Teach those last guys a thing or two about firepower.
apparently I cannot talk while trying to point out something I like about the game. So,
If you need healing, step right
what I
up.
was trying to say is because I like to use phase walk out of combat because I move faster, and I like moving fast in general because I'm kind of impatient, and especially I want to show the game to the people who is going to watch this. So, well, I might as well move as fast as I can, and you guys like to be in that position. Have fun with that. I'm just gonna murder. And this, I might as well pick up. With no ammunition. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's a gun that I like. Especially what it is. Or at least, the gun itself. Did I?
Keep getting that.
Okay, I did not expect that to happen. I just leveled up from opening a container. Game logic. So, I like to go for a interesting set of things. But I just like to get Quicksilver because the fire rate is increased on all weapons, and I like fire rate. Which means I get to torture people with headshots more and more bullets in the head and faster. It appears as though we are reaching Nine Toes. Let's see what he is and kick his ass.
You woke the wrong dog. Ah, yeah!
Also, he has 3 balls. Did he? He just
No!
he just repeated himself. Now, he comes with 2 skags of his own, tamed under his name. Nine Toes, a bandit who has a weapon of fire. Literally, and his gun actually hurts pretty badly. I like seeing my projectiles. And he's dead. Now we just gotta kill Digit and Pinky. They are my least favorite enemies in the entire game this early on. Because the only way you can harm them is by hitting them in the ass, literally, or by shooting them in the mouth, which they don't do often to begin with. Time to loot. The Clipper, like I mentioned earlier when I was talking about the Ladyfinger. I don't have it equipped, I don't know why I thought I did. There are unique weapons of different rarities, and the first one is green, the second one is blue. We're going up the list. The Clipper. The unique text says, don't drop it, might lose a toe. The Clipper is always going to be a guaranteed low damage fire weapon from the Vladoff manufacturer. It may not look that accurate, but up close it is really powerful. Fire is extremely good on flesh, which in turn comes to skags and humans. There are other fleshy units, but we don't know what they are. And fire is effective on flesh, and it of course has a chance to inflict burn, which is a status element that is damage over time. And we get more pistols. Delightful. In this cave, there's only 2 chests. One there and one that I was up earlier. And those are always there. Of course, when you come back here, you might as well kill 9 toes all the time. I don't know why I switched my SMG for, a shotgun. And, yeah. 9 toes, the first boss of the game. Kind of a joke, really. But he wasn't the first actual boss I consider, honestly. He is laughably weak compared to the other superior bosses we can fight.
Step on your journey. You must listen. Who I am is not important. The first thing you must know, the vault is real. People will mislead you. They will try to use you, and you cannot be swayed in your purpose. The vault is here, and we will find it. This world is full of dangers. Steel yourself and go. I'll be watching.
Okay.
First aid kit. You won't.
Might have to leg it, because I do want that fire pistol, but, the enemies here are laughably weak compared to our level, and so the experience has diminished. They're extremely powerful enemies that you can fight at that are higher level than you. And now we get to see the next enemy archetype, Rax. Think of them as flock of birds that want to kill you. Each enemy has a weapon that is really good on them. Anything that has a high spread, such as an SMG, a shotgun, and any assault rifles that's pretty effective on them, is going to help kill Rax faster. I have to kill the enemies before I die. Chain killer? Hell yeah, more experience means more levels. I don't like this. I might as well just spray with this. Combat rifles. I don't like them in this game. They're legit the worst kind of gun in the entire game, in my opinion. Most cases, combat rifles, they're burst fire. So you cannot even say why I hate them. I don't like burst fire in general, unless I know what's the amount of burst I can do. There is no way for me to like bursts. Well, let's just run off with pride while in our invisibility cloak and complete this quest. Because I do want to... Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to, because this has been more than a minute. Yeah, okay. So, this timer is pretty much a time limit before you can purchase the item of the day. What's the item of the day? Well, it's pretty much the item of the minute, which is pretty much a cycling, very powerful item within the current level range that you have, and in turn will provide a good or bad weapon depending on what you want to have. Maybe the weapon will be bad, maybe the weapon will be good. It depends. It's all luck. And it also refreshes the items inside the store, and it will delete the items you've sold in the market. And when I'm talking about the market, I'm talking about both the ammo depot, the gun shop, and the medical bay. I am again going to get killed, or keyword, be attempted to be murdered. Can these things stop chasing me when I arrive at this point specifically? Goodness.
Thanks.
Huh?
There are just some
Who's
things that
there?
are too
Oh,
hard to
it's
do
you again.
without
So you
your
actually pulled it
smile.
off. Ninetales is dead. That'll piss off his boss Sledge for sure. Oh, if only my wife were here now. Now, if only I could remember her name. So lonely. No money, but we get a shit ton of experience. Time to collect. Good job killing Ninetales, but I sure as hell ain't gonna pay you for it. You'll want to go back to Zed in Firestone. He ought to have a big old payday for you, seeing as you did his dirty work and saved his ass. This has just begun, honestly.
Hey now, you ever need
Every time you level up, you'll get a full shield recharge, a full health restore, and you get a free use of your ability. Even after you just used it and you level up mid-fight, you can reuse your ability and you'll just get it as if you and you'll use it and you'll be able to use it just as if you had a waited the time, which in my case, half a minute.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed Nine Toes. You should get me a drink to celebrate sometime. Might want to check out the bounty board and see if anyone else has a job for you.
You did Firestone a great service by eliminating Ninetales, and this reward is well deserved. Unfortunately, he was just a cog in the machine. The real problem is his boss, Sledge. Check the bounty board in Firestone for your next job. I think you're gonna make a real stir here on Pandora. If you're looking for more work, go check the bounty board and see what's available. We're gonna be hunting jobs in the next one. So, we just collected a explosive Merv, always the same grenade you will be collecting after defeating Ninetales and returning to Zed. However, I picked up something slightly better with a 22 grenade damage, then 11, a bouncing Betty. You throw a grenade, the grenade mods pretty much changes how grenades work. The Merv will create several grenades after the first one explodes, while the Bouncing Betty will just send a grenade skyward. Let's just
You know
watch how
me.
it works.
That's a grenade mod.
Pretty much a Merv that sends it
Suddenly more powerful
in all directions.
and are now equipped with special abilities. Always be on the lookout for new and different grenade mods to supercharge your arsenal.
Right, I don't use ARs often. I just shot a body. And for any people curious, your punch, knife, smack, and so on will scale with your level. So the higher level you become, the more damage your melee will do.
Check me out, I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
You approach the bounty board that is red. You found a bounty board. On it are posted jobs and missions that you can complete for rewards and payment. Come back and check the board occasionally because new jobs are being posted all the time. After completing quests, we get TK has more work and catch a ride. This will be it for this episode. We will be running over.
The one killing all the crap people ask. To catch a ride near Firestone is more busted than my mama's girl parts. Real appreciate you taking a poke at that. The system, not my mom. Down the skag, you know what I'm saying?
Not interested, sir. I will be running over to TK Baja and we will call it for today. In the next episode, we'll be doing
Well,
Side Quest Central
Off-worlder. How you like it
because,
out, man,
well,
anyways?
a certain someone has posted a job that demands me to be level 10. Yet, we're level 7, and the difficulty is hard. Why? Good question. I do not know myself. We'll be turning the
Just some
quests,
things that are too hard to do.
and we will be doing side quests in the next episode with By the Seats of Your Pants and TK's Life and Limb. In the next episode, we'll be tackling the first 2 side quests of the game. I have been Slayer HD. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. Hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.